Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. If you have a suggestion, a topic, feedback, or if you want me to give you my take on any topic, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, on X, and on Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics. So, let's talk about what drains you and what motivates you. It's kind of like motivation. It's kind of like energizing yourself, right? You see this smile, right? This smile doesn't come easy. I mean, it does, because I love doing these videos. And that's the thing. You have to find something that energizes you, that motivates you, that moves you forward, right? That helps you get your support system so that way you can see things from different perspectives. And so what I would recommend is for you to create a list on paper or on your phone or maybe in I don't know, an audio recording of the things that energizes you and the things that drain you. The things that energizes you are the things that energize for me. And I'm going to give you examples. Are different things, right? Spending time with family. Being a provider is one of the top ones for me. That's one of the things. And at the same time, when I feel like I'm not being a provider, then that is one that drains me. And that's a very interesting thing, because some activities can actually fall on both, because of the way that we think, because of the way that we deal with our past history, our life experiences, the way that we perceive things. And so we have to make sure that we understand that, making that list will actually separate. Remember what I said before. If you write it down, your brain's not going to process it as much as it did before. And the nice thing about it is that if you divide it by the things that motivate you or energize you and the things that drain you, then your brain is not only not going to process that as much, but it's going to be separate. So there's going to be like polar opposites, right? One is gonna motivate you and energize you. The other one's gonna drain you, or it's gonna make you feel tired, or however you feel. And so again, right? Some of the things that I like doing is this. Of course, you see me smile every single time I do this. I mean, I enjoy making these videos for you, so that way you can see resources from psychology, from counseling, from education, from special education, from different topics, how to prepare your kids to go to college, or actually get prepared or succeed in college. And so there's so many different things that energize me. When I speak in public, that energizes me. And it's quite interesting because I'm an introvert, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the one that keeps to myself. But when I'm speaking in like this, right, in this video, I know that there's going to be a number of you that are going to watch it. Some of you are going to like it. Some of you are going to are not. Some of you are going to post comments on YouTube. Some of you are going to look at others because of this video. And so again, what energizes you and what drains you. And so some of the things that drain me is the fact that sometimes I don't break bigger goals into smaller chunks. That's one of the things that I'm actually practicing. And I've told you this before in another video, because I'm practicing how to break big goals into smaller chunks. So that way it's not overwhelming, but at the same time, I can do one chunk and then take a micro break, do another chunk, take another micro break, and so on and so on and so on. And so again, and it's easier for me if I break it down into chunks to ask my support system and say, what do you think about this? How do I go? Where do I go? What's going to be my first few steps to get to where I want to be and where I have to be? And so again, right, knowing what drains you and what motivates you and what energizes you, those things are very important, because the more you know, the more you'll be able to adapt. The more you know, the more you'll be able to realize that, okay, I am draining myself right now. The more you know, right, the more you'll be able to ask your support system for their support a lot quicker than usual. And so again, right, make sure that you do that list. It could be virtual, it could be on an audio, it could be on a video, it could be anywhere. But as long as you have it, your brain's going to stop processing it as much as it's doing it right now. Because I'm telling you, and I know some of you that you are saying, oh yeah, that's right, I can't stop thinking about this because it just drains me. Well, write it down. Believe me, it seems easy, but it works, right? Just like when I told you that if you put a pencil in your mouth and it seems like you're smiling, your the chemicals that help you stay alert, the chemicals that help you like feel good, those are the ones that are going to be sent right via signal from the brain. So that way you feel invigorated, you feel energized, right? And so again, don't forget to put in the work. Don't forget to be humble with others. Don't forget to help others. Don't forget to learn from your surroundings, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, people are succeeding and failing all around you. And I hate to say that, but that's how we learn. If we don't want to, if we want to get like a preview of what we're going to be doing, just watch somebody else. It's not exactly the same, because remember, we all have different life experiences, different ways of processing things, but it can also give you a good idea on what to do and what not to do. So again, right, what drains you, what motivates you, what energizes you, write it down. Keep it in your head, bring it out, so that way, you won't be processing it as much. But remember, right, always make sure that you know, because those are the things that are going to move you forward. Those are the things that are going to motivate you. Those are the things that are going to help you wake up, help you go to sleep, help you deal with things that sometimes they may be insurmountable, but you can do it. Back on basics.